Hello, I'm Mark Shouldice. I'm the mechatronics teacher, the Skills USA sponsor for the student career and technology student organization called Skills USA, and I am the technology coordinator for Rangeview High School. I have two types of classes that I teach associated with mechatronics. I wanted to take a few minutes to go over those with you as far as what we are teaching. First off, I want to make sure I make it very clear that I communicate to students that I want them to be a success, and I go out of my way to work with them one-on-one to help them achieve their goals. In the mechatronics program, it is a career and technology education class, which is a specialized class sponsored by the state. We have some really cool equipment in here based on Amatrol and FANUC. Amatrol is a company that does industrial training for students related to units I'm going to discuss with you. In the introductory class, students will get a safety introductory course related to that, and they cover hand tools. And then they will also look at AC/DC electrical, mechanical drives, electric relay control, electronic sensors, and pneumatics through the year. This is a one-year, each of these classes are one-year classes. In the robotics and mechatronics for the year 2 and 3 courses, so it'll be robotics and mechatronics 1 and robotics and mechatronics 2. It's a combination class where I'm working with both sets of students. Depending on what they finished their first year and through their second year, students will finalize those things that I mentioned to you there if they haven't covered it. For example, via COVID last year, we are not able to do mechanical drives, so students that were in my year 1 class will now work on that. And then we'll add in other fluid power items like hydraulics, and then students will get into motor controls and troubleshooting, variable frequency drives and troubleshooting, power and control electronics, and basic industrial robotics. So these are some of the things we added. Now, one of the big emphases we're trying to do is help students earn industry-based credentials from SACA, S-A-C-A, so that they can take those credentials into job interviews if they want to use them applying for jobs or educational opportunities. Hope that answers your question. I do have the syllabuses. If you want one, feel free to email me at mgshouldice@aurorak12.org, and I'll be more than glad to email you a copy of the syllabus that has the specifics in it. Just in general, we're grading students on the 100-point system here at Rangeview, so expect to see 90, 80, 70, 60, etc. For that. Okay, and based in the classes, students have a quiz and assessment grade that they do, so they'll read material from Amatrol, take notes, and take quizzes. There are assessments, like at the end of the semester will be a final, and I do some pop quizzes here and there as warm-up activities to check their understanding on things. As well, the other part of their grade is skills and projects. As students, after they study the content on Amatrol, then they're given skills that they need to complete for each content. As an example, like in AC/DC, if they're learning about alternating circuits and direct current circuits, they would be given that material, study it, take a quiz, and then they would be given a set of skills that they have to complete on a 4-point rubric, and I grade those for the students. And if they do not meet those standards, I have them redo it till they get it to where they want. And then part of their grade is work habits. In a career and technology education class, we do work on workplace behaviors and soft skills. Hope that helps you out a little bit. Moving on to this next slide, there's some more information related to some of the tools we use in class. The students have been given this on the syllabus, so they know. And then there's my communication items, pardon me, that you can use to get a hold of me. I do text. That seems to be one of the new tools I added from last year that helps quite a bit from Google Voice. So if you want to get a hold of me, texting me is fine. Just please identify yourself, who you are, and who your student is, please. And last but not least, just to give you an idea of who I am, I have taught, this is my 31st year of teaching. I have taught 15 years in the Denver Public Schools and 15 years in Aurora here. And I'm a native Coloradan. I have lived in this area my whole life, except for going to college out of state. And I enjoy hiking. And when I'm not here, I'm usually hanging out in South Florida with my family and hopefully getting out to snorkel, depending on conditions. But that's something I enjoy doing. And I'm hoping the best for the year. Please let me know if there's anything I can do for you or your student. Have a great school year.